this crazy neighbor was literally chilling in front of my gate. "Oh, are you a porn star or something?" And I look at him like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know, like what porn star? Hello Primas, what is up, what is new? Welcome back over to another YouTube video. In today's video, we are going to be doing another story time. And this is going to be a little bit more personal, a little bit more crazy. Also, I never really asked you guys, how do you guys like this pink wall? Comment down below if you guys are feeling this pink wall. If not, I could definitely paint it. I kind of want to paint it white just to be like your average beauty guru. But then again, maybe not. Pink is kind of different. I literally love pink, as you can tell from today's makeup. But I don't know about my room being pink. You know what I mean? A couple videos ago, I did a story time of me sneaking out, and in that video I asked you guys if you guys want me to do a story time on my crazy neighbor. Most of you pretty much put in the comments down below that you guys wanted me to talk about my crazy neighbor. But without further ado, pretty much sit down, relax, grab some snack, and without further ado, let's get on with this video. He is still my neighbor. There's still some things going on to this day. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna get you guys' advice, so comment everything down below. If you guys have a crazy neighbor as well, what's your guys' experience? Where do I begin? A while ago, which I like to think like almost half a year ago, maybe 6 to 8 months. Hold up, I'm getting thirsty. I need my hydro flask. My front neighbors actually moved and sold their house. And they sold their house to a group of chinitos, an Asian couple, if you will, and they ended up renting out to a couple people. You know, half a year went by and like people would switch out of that house here and there. And in the house that I'm living in right now, I was born and raised here. Born and raised in this house my whole life, so I've seen people come in and out of that house, right? Recently, about 6 to 8 months ago, a new neighbor moved in. And we knew he was a little bit on the different side, if you will. Like, all our neighbors, like we all introduce ourselves and stuff. We all know each other, okay? All my neighbors know each other. So when we all went to go introduce ourselves to him, we just knew he was a little different. I think like literally a month goes by. And me and Julian, which if you guys don't know Julian, he's my little brother, we were doing something at night in the yard, right? And we noticed that there was like a man. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm literally filming this video 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow, of course I would film this video at paranormal hour. Me and Julian realized there was a man on top of our neighbor's roof, and we were like, all right, this is getting a little spooky. Like, who is this, you know? So we don't go over there. Like, we're just like minding our own business, and we just noticed that he's like standing on the roof, sitting down, like doing his thing. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was like looking for aliens, but like he was doing something on the roof. So me and Julian mind our own business. We're just like, all right, this nutcase is like doing something, right? So me and Julian like don't really do anything, and we kind of just like go back in the house and mind our business.
3 weeks later.
My room is literally located in front of the house, so I can literally see the street. I can literally see anything. So 2 days later go by, and I notice that there's like loud noise coming from the street. So I wake up Julian and I'm like, hey, like, come look at this, like, out my window, because I don't know what's going on, and I'm like getting scared, right? I'm literally getting scared right now because I'm like filming right next to my window, and I swear to God, if I see my neighbor's face right now, I'm gonna fight someone. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna literally call the cops. I told Julian, go do me a favor and go look out my window and see exactly what's going on. He tells me it's our neighbor literally screaming top of his lungs. I don't know what he's screaming at. I don't know if he was screaming at his wife or screaming at something or just screaming at Jesus. I have no idea, or like just screaming to the heavens. Like, I have no idea what he was screaming at, but this dude was literally yelling in the middle of the night at the street. So sketch one, right? Then Jackie starts to pick up a little things. Like, not only is he screaming in the middle of the night, but then he's like throwing stuff in the front yard and like just doing little things like that, okay? Me and my siblings, and even my mom, we mind our business, we do our own thing, we go to work, you know, we wake up, we sleep, we cook dinner, etc. 2 months go by. At this time, I already did like the little mukbang with Julian and Jackie, and we ate Chinese food and stuff, and we were talking about our neighbor.
Our pedophile looking old neighbor.
So we recently got a new neighbor, and it is literally the shakiest, most shocking moment of our lives. Julian, tell them what happened.
Oh, he's like, are you doing good in school? I was like, yeah. Why? He's like, are you sure about that? Are you not lying? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing good in school. And he's like, oh, kind of cute. And I was like, alright dude, get off my property. And he was like, oh sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I was like, yeah, get your mail and go. And he was like, oh, okay. And I just went inside. I was like, fuck that, I'm not staying next to this pedophile.
That's terrifying. I would be scared. I would be shook. So we were talking about him, and we were like explaining like what he does and stuff, and I think at the time he was telling Julian like a bunch of weird stuff, like as in weird stuff like he'll like recently, literally 2 or 3 days ago, Julian's in football. If you guys don't know that, Julian's in football, and Julian likes to like go and play in the front yard with like other kids and stuff, and obviously practice football and stuff like that. And tell me why our neighbor literally goes up to Julian and tells him like, oh, like, do you have a dad? I noticed that you don't have a dad. I could be your dad. I could practice football with you and stuff. Julian being Julian got weirded out and literally just was like, what is going on? And he just walked away. And I was like, okay, good. That's like fine. Walk away from that madness. Like, I don't even know what this dude is doing, right? My neighbor actually called the cops on him. And I noticed that because I've saw like blue and red lights in my room and stuff, and I was like, all right, did someone call the cops? Is there cops outside? Like, looks like there's cops here, right? Obviously, you know, like when cops are present. Long behold, yeah, the cops were outside and they were talking to my other front door neighbor. Like, obviously it's here, and then the neighbor like next to him and stuff. She called the cops on him because he was throwing mugs at her house. We were talking about this the next day because, fun fact, I actually have an elote man on my street. I know. Woo! Whenever the elote man comes, all of the neighbors like literally get together and like buy elotes, and we all just fucking talk and gossip and whatnot, right? So she was telling me that the reason why she called the cops was because he was throwing mugs at her house, and that he was screaming death threats to her and making threats to her and her family, and she was just like obviously scared shitless and just spooked, right? So she called the cops, and the cops like questioned him and stuff, and I think even the cops knew that he was a little bit crazy. Pretty much nothing really bad happened to him. They just told him to calm down and keep up and just don't bug the neighbors, you know, and just move on with your day. Anyway, I feel like things have gotten way worse with my other neighbor, because they are trying to sell their house at this point because they just can't stand living next to him at this point. That's what she told me, that she just cannot stand him. There'll be times in the day where he'll be in other people's yards, and they'll be and he'll be like sitting or chilling in front of their yard and stuff. My street is literally covered in trees and a lot of shade, so he'll be chilling in people's yards and stuff under the shade and stuff. And the other day, actually, I don't think I ever really said hi to him or approached him or even talked to him, right? My mom's talked to him once, and she's even weirded out. I don't know what he told her. Oh my god, this is like so fucking scary. Like, I kid you not. Obviously, if you guys know, I film in front of really bright lights. So, I like to film at night. So the other day, I actually went, I was gonna drive to somewhere. I think I was gonna pick up AJ from school. I was walking out of my house, and homeboy, this crazy neighbor, was literally chilling in front of my gate. I have a giant avocado tree, and obviously that gives a lot of shade. So he was literally chilling right there, and my car is literally parked right there. My neighbor's right there, and he's like, hi, how are you? And I was like literally like shook as fuck, like, ¿Qué? Like, ¿qué pasó? I'm gonna literally start holding my taser around again. Put it away for a reason because I felt like I was safe, but now a bitch needs her taser. Bitch, thank you. He's in my front yard, and I was like, I'm good, thank you. Just gonna go do some errands right now. He's like, oh, are you a porn star or something? And I look at him like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know, like, what porn star? And I was like, no, why? And he was like, I just noticed that you have really bright lights in your room and you film some stuff at night. Oh my god, the homeboy can see me. Like, homeboy sees what I'm doing in my room. Then and there, I was shook to the freaking core, let me tell you. I was telling him like, oh no, like, I'm just a YouTuber. Oh my god, I got so scared. I swear to god, when my phone just vibrated, I thought my window was knocking or something. Lord Jesus Christ. I was like, no, I'm just like a little YouTuber that likes to film videos in his room, you know? But I'm gonna go have a good day. Obviously, me hearing that he can see my room and see what I do, I started freaking out. So I called Jackie, and me and her get home and stuff, and we start talking about a lot of things. We literally suspect that he's probably like, when we're all asleep and stuff, that he's probably walking around our yard, walking around our house and stuff. The outside, not the inside, don't get it mistaken. He's walking in the outside, and we've noticed that he does this to other neighbors' yards. So if he's doing it to other neighbors' yards, he's obviously doing it to our yard too. You know what I mean? I am so fucking spooked right now, because oh my god, I'm so scared. Like, literally, I'm not kidding, like, I'm so terrified of my neighbor. Anyway, PRIMAS, a little update of my crazy neighbor. If you guys have a crazy neighbor, or you guys have any advice on what should we do, obviously I'm thinking about getting cameras because I'm honestly spooked, and I kid you not, like, I am not lying. I'm not looking for a clickbait entertaining story time. A bitch is scared, let me tell you. Thoughts and opinions, please comment them down below. Without further ado, PRIMAS, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this little story time, if you will, this little spooky situation. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, PRIMAS.
nails, hair, hips, heels, ass, fat, lips, real, purse, full, big bills, bitch, I'm a big deal.